Stars, the sun has risen once again on the kingdom of Atlantis. Now, there's a lot of strife going on within the royal family. Princess Tillerby paced the length of the nursery, her heart a tangled mess of emotions, hurt, anger, and a gnawing sense of betrayal. The once pristine nursery, filled with the comforting scent of baby powder and giggles, now felt suffocating. The playful toys and stuffed animals seemed to mock her crumbling world. Queen Consort Appaloosa, her emerald gown swishing regally, entered the room. Her perfectly arched brows creased with concern. "My dear Tillerby," she purred, her voice laced with practiced sympathy. "Whatever is the matter? A queen shouldn't have such a troubled expression." Princess Tillerby whirled around, tears welling in her eyes. "I'm not queen yet. How can I not be troubled? Puny Heart, he's with her." Her voice choked with emotion. Appaloosa glided closer, her touch strangely comforting despite the chill in her eyes. "Spit it out, child. What has that wayward husband of yours done now?" Princess Tillerby took a shaky breath. He's gotten Lily pregnant." The words tumbled out, a confession that ripped open the festering wound of betrayal. A flicker of surprise crossed Appaloosa's face, so fleeting it could have been a trick of the light, but it was enough for Princess Tillerby to latch onto. You saw something, didn't you? At that awful gala. All those pictures." Appaloosa steepled her fingers, her expression unreadable. "The whispers travel fast, even within these ancient walls. But fret not, Tillerby. We shall weather this storm together." A glint of something akin to steel flickered in her green eyes. "But how?" Tillerby cried, her voice desperate. "How can I stay with him, knowing he desires another?" Queen Consort Appaloosa leaned in closer, her voice dropping to a conspiratorial whisper. "These men have their ways. They always desire someone or another. It doesn't stop the show, and it won't end your marriage." "But what shall I do? She's pregnant." "You get pregnant. Again." The moment hung heavy in the air, a twisted echo of a similar confrontation, like Kate del Castillo confronting her cousin in La Mentira. Tillerby's face contorted in confusion. "How? By whom?" A slow, predatory smile spread across Queen Consort Appaloosa's face. "Your sister, dear Tillerby. She's still rather close to Prince Thaddeus, wouldn't you say?" Tillerby recoiled. "But that's Puny Heart's uncle. A drunk one at that." Appaloosa's smile widened. "Indeed. That makes him easier and more human. Close enough in blood for the DNA not to raise suspicion. My dear girl, a queen's got to do what a queen's got to do. Wouldn't you agree? These are the moments that make you or break you. Which shall it be? I need you to decide." That night, under the watchful gaze of White Satin's hidden lipstick cameras, a macabre performance unfolded in the royal parlor of Castle Doom. Appaloosa, the director, orchestrated a scene straight out of a twisted, steamy fairy tale. Uncle Thaddeus, lured by the promise of forbidden pleasure, found himself face to face with Tillerby's younger sister, a woman with a striking resemblance to the princess herself. Special drinks, courtesy of White Satin's alchemical expertise, fueled a night of blurred lines and misplaced affections. Soft music, carefully chosen, soft R&B music, carefully chosen to evoke a sense of longing and passion, filled the room. Appaloosa, a silent observer, perched on a plush velvet chaise lounge, watched with a calculating glint in her eyes the line between duty and desire, blurred in a most appetizing fashion, manipulated by the cunning queen consort herself. As the night wore on, the parlor echoed with muffled sounds, and the soft glow of the lipstick cameras intensified as they zoomed in on all the action. Appaloosa, the puppet master, had secured her pawn, or perhaps 3, maybe even 4. Whether this gamble would secure the AZURE Pimpernel dynasty or plunge Atlantis further into chaos, only time will tell.